York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Patterson moving forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder David.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Nolan.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nolan Arenado becomes out number 2 this inning. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Leading off with the Mets.
First delivery to him on the way.
Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Del Carmen is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Angel Pagan. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. Standing in Asdrubal Cabrera. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there. After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
In the dirt here. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2 down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Lagares.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Catcher.
Stepping in, Donnell
Mitchell.
Mitchell. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
3-0 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story brings it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So striding in, Gerardo Parra, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Hosmer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The plate, Richie Del Carmen. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pagan has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Jordan Patterson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Noah Syndergaard.
Leading off for the match.
9-1-2
Catcher,
due up.
Noah
Into the
Syndergaard.
windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Desmond has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He brings a batting average just south of .320 into this one. Hit hard on the ground to second, and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Third inning, no score to this point. That's inside. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
But the runner's back easily. The 2-0 on the way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Here it comes on 3-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Giving chase is Dahl, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Ramirez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Now at the plate, Leroy Winnica. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Batting ninth.
So stepping in, Tyler Anderson. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lagares is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
First baseman.
Ian Desmond started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's Nolan Arenado. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Set. Here's the 3-1. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Striding in once again, Trevor Story. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Richie Del Carmen.
Richie Del Carmen.
Eric Goodell is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. They'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The left fielder number 52.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 2-1 now to Cespedes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Desmond in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parra has a play. 2 down. In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Jordan Patterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Jordan.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. Leroy Winnica will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Tyler Anderson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Juan Lagares.
Hard ground ball to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donnell Mitchell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Lagares rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. Settling in now, Eric Goodell. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-2 home. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. 1 run, 7 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike one. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Now the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2-0 count and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw in time and the side is retired. Striding in, David Dahl. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder.
In there for strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Takes this the other way to right. Lagares is there to put it away for route number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar on to Hosmer. A double play and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Dahl has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Angel Pagan. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here it comes. 0-2. Little dribbler down the line. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again as Dribble Cabrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Gerardo Parra is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are two gone now. Ready for another shot now. Richie Del Carmen 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready for another chance. Jordan Patterson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Chad Qualls will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Raimel Tapia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, Donnell Mitchell. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eric Godell.
Michael Conforto will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Dahl. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Robert Hutton takes over here with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Two and 0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. From the belt, the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Josh Edgen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Josh Edgen.
Leroy Winnica is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another try at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Raimel Tapia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. David Dahl. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Dahl. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Adam Ottavino enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Lagares.
Juan Lagares will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. So striding in, Donnell Mitchell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Ian Desmond. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a double play victim last time around.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
One there. On to first, and they get them both. Ready now, Trevor Story. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Ines Gerardo Parra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's taken for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 44, A.J. Ramos. Now playing left field.
Adam Jones will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. One and 2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alcides Escobar. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Around first, he's digging for second. Oh, and he misses it.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
Here comes the tying run home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's safe. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can. Addison Reed comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now at the plate, Richie Del Carmen. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And that's in there for strike 1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping in, Leroy Winnica. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Raimel Tapia, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Eric Hosmer.
Pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bardulo has a beat on it. He's got it one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Pagan. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
The 0-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dahl has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. At the plate, Ian Desmond. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Was a walk in his last trip. Jerry Familia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Hanley Ramirez.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Carlos Estevez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 54. Carlos.
Here's Juan Lagares. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Donnell Mitchell stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1 hit to third. The second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Jerry Familia.
David Wright will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, David Wright.
Hit in the air to center field. Dahl waits on it. And the inning is over. Jerry Blevins takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. John Harris is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Softly hit here to the left side. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. Ready for another chance? Steven Cardulo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line drive to left. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
Right fielder.
Striding in once again, Raimel Tapia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch, and the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here, 1 away. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this stuff.
And the Rockies are going to win it in walk-off style. For the Rockies this afternoon, the big contribution came from this man, Ian Desmond. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
5 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for